Hi guys, I'm just about to head out and I thought I'd make this quick video before I left, letting you know the things I take when I go out. These are all kind of important. You might want to remember that if you're ever in this part of the country. Of course, first of all, I carry a mix of American dollars and the real. I mainly carry the real because they will take it, and the exchange rate between that and the dollar is insane. So I'm always stuck with a whole pile of real. And here, let me show you. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Right here, look at this. This is all change. Getting back from different things. It's not a lot of money though. There's probably only $3 or $4 over there. But I always try to get rid of it when I can. So I got $3 worth of real right here. Some of the bigger notes I got. Of course, you got to take your phone to catch all them awesome pictures. You always should carry your passport because you can be stopped anytime and asked for it. And if you don't have it, it could be a hassle. But in all honesty, what I need to do and what you should do is just make a copy of your passport photo and your visa page and all that. That way, if you lose it, you can just get another copy. But if you lose your passport, well, it's a lot of hassle, and you don't want that to happen. Room key, of course, and repel. That's right, 40% DEET, people. Say what you want about the DEET, but it keeps the mosquitoes away. And over here, I'm not so worried much about malaria, but dengue fever is a thing, and if you are unlucky enough to catch that, well, you have to pay to have it taken care of. There is no cure or no medicine you can take for the fever itself. There are medicines you can take for the symptoms, but you're going to be in bed for a while if you get dengue fever. It's best just to spray some of this on your clothes and arms and any exposed flesh to keep them away. And I also carry in my pocket or backpack a couple of these right here. They're just regular napkins. I got them. I think they cost like 80 cents or something, 75 cents. I forget. And the reason for that is twofold. One, sometimes you'll go to restaurants, especially these smaller family-owned restaurants, and they won't have napkins, paper towels, or anything to wipe your hands and mouth. So if I have those, I can just reach in and I'm set there. Also, sometimes you'll have to use the toilet when you're out and about, and there might not be any toilet paper. And there are still toilets around here that are the squat variety, which means you, just like it sounds, you plant your feet on either side and you squat and use. And you'll definitely need something to clean up afterwards. So I carry those around. I wanted to shoot a video with my phone, but unfortunately, I have this little tripod. I have this little expandable tripod. I got the one I'm holding in my hand, but none of them will work on a phone. They're not like selfie sticks. They'll work for my DSLR and they'll work for my GoPro that I'm using now. So I got three, and none of them I can use with my phone. So sometime today, I'll be out looking for a selfie stick, a regular, honest to goodness selfie stick. Okay, let's pack up and get going. How are you?
Thank you. You?
Oh, I'm good. I need a few things. Gonna go walk around, see what I can find. Let me see, it is almost noon here. See if I can find the temperature. There we go. 86 degrees or 84 degrees. Will be 86 degrees. Very nice day. Breezy. Not too hot. Hello. I'm just going right here right now.
Now, where you want to go? After here?
I need to go, gonna get a coffee.
Yeah.
Right,
After coffee?
right around the corner there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up and down this street and...
Okay, I'll take you to $1.
Oh no, I'm good. It's,
Yeah.
it's only right around the corner.
After coffee, where you want to go?
I don't know.
If you
I like walking around and finding
Uh,
things.
Okay, I can take you around on town in the Siem Reap. I know everything. If you want to go, I take you to
Well, tonight I'm gonna go down to the night market,
night market and then
but not until maybe 6, 7.
6, 7 o'clock
Yeah,
at night or
yeah.
okay.
Gonna go and
Tuk-tuk or no?
see what's down there.
No.
They have everything down there.
Mm,
I went the other night.
okay.
I had fried ice cream.
Yeah.
You know the fried ice cream?
Fried ice cream?
That was good.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
very good, very good. It was.
Oh, you want to visit if you want to go to the floating village or good, very good the countryside, very good.
Okay, maybe.
You take coffee in here?
No, I'm going in here to get some water, and then I'm going around the corner.
Okay, I can take you too.
There's a.
I free for you.
Well,
Take the coffee.
If I need you, I'll come find you.
Yes.
You're over there?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Hardworking men over here trying to make a buck. A lot of people complain. They think these people are too aggressive or whatever, but man, all they're trying to do is feed their families. Trying to make enough money to live. Nothing wrong with that. This right here is my go-to store for stuff to drink. They got everything here. They got snacks, everything. Hello. Of course, they got beer and juice, everything. Whenever I need something, I come here. Got everything. Choco pies, marshmallow. And of course you can find everything you want over here. They got toilet paper, they have water bottles, they have plasticware, they got cups, plates. There you can get deodorant, you can get shampoo, you can get soap, toothpaste. Anything you want, you can find right here. And if you happen to get a lot of ants, look at that. All kinds of bug spray. They even got off. And of course, when it's hot like this, lots and lots of ice cream choices. But I came in here for specific things, mainly that I posted this yesterday. Look at that, 50 cents. 50 cents. You can get sour sop, winter, grass. You can get a grass jelly drink. I'm not sure what that is, but the lychee. I love the lychee. That was very good. I'm gonna get me one of those. Definitely one of these. It's very good stuff. Very good. And let's see what else I want here. So many choices. So many. Well, you got to get water. You want to stay hydrated here. It's very hot. I actually like this water right here. And they're very good. It's only 30 cents. So I'll get a couple of those too. And they're very good. Over here you got little, you get razors and shaving cream and anything else you need. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. What the last time say?
I just got all that for $1.10. Look at that. That's a good deal right there. Good deal. I'll be putting that in my backpack. Thank you very much. They have a little coffee place here too, but I like the coffee from around the corner. I got there the other day. Iced coffee. It was delicious. I need to stop in here. Also, another one of my stores I frequent. Hello. Hi. Can I get, yes, please? They have rooms here too. Skincare. Little shops like this everywhere. You got two? Huh? No lighter. Just. Yes. Okay, got that chore taken care of. Now let's see if I can find that coffee shop again. The thing with me is that I am absent-minded. I probably couldn't tell you where all the places I've been to eat or to get things that I've loved, and could right now not tell you where they are. I don't know where they are. Over there you got a Japanese hair salon. It doesn't look like it's open though. Got barbecue coffee. Oh, I see it. I see it up ahead. The one I like. Farm Cafe. That's the one. Good coffee. Good coffee. We got espresso, black coffee, cappuccino, iced coffee. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hello, how are you?
Yes.
I would like an iced coffee. A number 2, please. Iced coffee with milk.
High coffee, number 2.
Yeah, cold drink. One more down. Yeah, that one right there. Yes.
2?
Just one. Just one.
Yes. High coffee with the sugar or the butter.
Well, guys, I didn't see that before, but there's a little area you can actually go in and sit down and drink your coffee if you want. But this place is right around the corner from where I'm staying, and she serves it with a smile. How would you not want to come here? I like this area of town. You can find anything here. You can find coffee, you can find cigarettes, you can find food, you can find hotels, you can find guest houses, moto rentals if you want to. Anything. Look at that, how good that looks. I'm in love with this. Oh, here. Thank you. I'm gonna hold it anyway, so. Very good, thank you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I needed some caffeine. There's lots of laundry shops around here. I took mine to one that we already passed. Little hole in the wall kind of place. Matter of fact, I would not have known it was a laundry until I asked. Dog's got the right idea, laying in the shade. Well, he was laying in the shade. What's up, man? I'm good, thank you. There's good food. I ate there yesterday. Had the fish amok with a huge helping of rice. And it's right for $3. It's very filling. You also have your choice around here of hostels if you don't want to stay in a guest house or you don't want to stay in a hotel. You can always stay in a hostel. They're generally cheaper, sometimes as much as only $5 a night. It's a dorm room type situation, so if you're a very social person, you want to make new friends, don't mind somebody else snoring next to you, it's a great budget option. The thing about travel is everybody portrays it as prohibitively expensive, and while airfare can definitely be that, and if you want to stay at a 5-star resort and have somebody bring you lobster and steak every night, it can get pretty pricey. But if you have a budget and think you can't travel because of that, you are wrong. Not just here in Cambodia, but all of Southeast Asia. You can easily make your money stretch further than you ever could in some other countries. Where I came from, my rent was $600 a month just for the rent. That's without utilities, without food or groceries or internet or anything. And over here, because I'm single, don't have a girlfriend, don't have kids, I'll be able to live on between $600–700 a month. $500 if I'm not impulsive, as I tend to be, buying things I might not need. I do that sometimes. There's all kinds of souvenir places. They have little trinket statues. I am a complete 100% sucker for those kind of little kitschy, cheap things. I don't know why. If it looks cool, I just want to buy it whether I need it or not. But I think if I can get that under control, yeah, 600 is absolutely doable here. Hey, buddy. Some kind of doggy yoga. Doggy yoga. How are you, sir? Go over there and get yourself some swim shorts or t-shirts. Here's a restaurant. They have a whole barbecue. $6. You get the whole barbecue set menu. $6. That is crazy. Crazy price. In the good way. Cheap. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, I found the pho place. This is where I ate the other day. I had a big old bowl of pho. It was huge. It was delicious. It was spicy. Oh, it filled me up for the whole day. I'm not even lying. And now I'm glad I found that again. When I got back to the guest house the day I ate the pho, an Australian dude that had been staying there, when I told him about it, he was interested. And like I said, I'm often lost or on the verge of being lost. And I couldn't tell him exactly where it was. I looked on Google Maps. For some reason, Google Maps didn't mark it. I gave him the best description I know how. And all I can say is I hope you found it there, buddy, if you're watching. Because it's delicious. No, thank you. There's a room for rent. Aircon, refrigerator, hot and cool water. The reason that's a thing where they put hot and cold water is because the heat here is year-round. You rarely get below 70 degrees. Rarely. So while you excuse me, while you might not believe it, cold shower is very, very refreshing in this kind of weather, especially if you're like me and you're walking around in the heat and the sun. You get back to your room and a cold shower is very refreshing. But they understand that Western people like their hot shower, so when it's offered, it's considered an added luxury. Now, maybe not a luxury, but an added thing. It adds more appeal to the apartment, is what I'm trying to say. I forget the word I'm looking for, but that's what I mean. For those of you who don't know me, you will soon begin to understand that sometimes I speak gibberish. And a translator may be required, even if you also speak English. You have been warned. You can buy fans here, brooms, just buy anything here. It looks like you can buy a lot of your household goods here. They have the traditional Western brooms. Put these over here. Let's go over here and take a look. Yeah, you can see they have the traditional Western brooms over here, but these ones over here work much better. Much better. They work really well. I would recommend those. dustpans, fans. Like I said, you'll need a fan. So far, I have not needed or missed an aircon. Now, when it comes about April, that is the hottest month of the year here. And temperatures will reach 104, 105 every day with 90% humidity. So for that time, you will definitely need an air conditioner. And I'm slurring my words, not because I've been drinking. Maybe I'm just drunk on coffee. This is a delicious, delicious treat for $1.25. Yes, you may keep your Starbucks, people. $1.25. What's up? Hello. I love walking around this town. I really do. I only have 5 more days left at my guest house. And today, or tomorrow, I'm going to go around and start looking at apartments. They have all kinds of different apartments, any price range you want, really. I found a studio apartment a little bit outside the city in the countryside. The reviews that I read said that it's peaceful, it's quiet, a little bit far from town, but if you buy a cheap bicycle, shouldn't be too bad. The main thing is the price point for that place was only $80 a month. $80 a month for this studio apartment. That has very good reviews, and that includes your water, your Wi-Fi, and I think you pay for your electricity. Whether it has aircon or available or not, I don't know. But for $80, it's worth taking the short little trip out there, like 8 to 10 minutes away, I guess, from where I'm at now, just to take a look. And if it works out, I'm set. And if not, there's at least 10, 12 more I can go look at, varying prices. For me personally, I'm looking at a maximum of rent at $150 a month. Studio apartment is fine. I don't need a separate bedroom. I don't need a lot of space. Nothing like that. So I'm looking for $150 a month, which is very doable. Electric here is kind of expensive. It is the most expensive utility you'll have. They charge by the hour, kilowatt hour. So depending on how much you use your aircon and other electronics, I mean, you could be looking at, you know, $60 to $90 a month is what I've heard for electricity. Now back in the United States where I came from, my electric bill was 30 or 40. So electricity, expensive. But since the apartment's only $150, that won't be a big deal. The rest of the utilities, water is normally $5. They just charge you a flat rate of $5. And then of course a lot of places, matter of fact most places at least include Wi-Fi, so that won't be a problem. Plus I have my cell phone. Again, that's not a problem. I'm on a plan, $1 a week. $1 a week. I get a phone number, and for the month I get 10 gigs of data. I think I would have to intentionally try to use that much data in a month, because every place here has Wi-Fi. You can't walk down the street without being able to connect somehow to somebody's Wi-Fi. So data usage isn't an issue. So after everything is said and done, rent, utilities, Wi-Fi, phone, I'm looking at about maybe $300 total for everything. And that's for all my basics. That's for my living space and expenses. Now, food is cheap. I have not yet been to what I believe it's called the Fresh Market. This is where once I get an apartment with a little kitchen area, I can make my own food. Shopping at that Fresh Market is the cheapest alternative. But food is probably, well, one of the least expensive things that I've seen around here. People have said that it's cheap because you get a really small portion. And while that may be true in some of the more touristy areas where I've been eating, that has not been the case. I ate that pho meal one morning about 10:30, I would say about 10:30, and wasn't hungry again until about 8:30 that night. I just felt so full all day. So I've been eating since I've been here on no more, including snacks, no more than $8 a day. And once I get an apartment and start making my own food, buying fresh veggies and noodles and rice, and get a little rice cooker action going on, it'll be even less than that, I would think. Of course, I haven't been here that long to really determine much. I'm just telling you all my personal experiences so far. But leave a comment if you have any suggestions. If you've been to Siem Reap, if you know a good restaurant, you have any advice on what to look for in an apartment, if you've had any bad experiences that you want to warn me about, just drop a comment below. I read them all the time. All three of them. Just like my friends, there's not a lot, but they are quality. There's a place I have not seen before. Yep, definitely. I am absolutely in an area I have never been to. So let's see. Ooh, Vietnamese noodles with fish balls or pork feet. Fish balls and pork feet. That is a tough choice right there. That is a tough choice. Do you go with the fish balls or do you go with the pork feet? Whew. Sophie's choice right there. Might have to flip a coin. I would have to flip a coin on that. Well, since they don't use coins here. Oh, and by the way, I found that out. I did not know that until I actually arrived. But your coins are useless. Basically, I took probably $20 in change I had laying around, stuffed it in my backpack when I left. But now to use it, I will have to go to a money exchange place or a bank and turn it in, there will be a fee. Not a big fee, but they'll take part of the money for the exchange. So they have no coins here. They do have 100 real notes, but that's worth the equivalent, I think, of about 20 cents, maybe 15 cents. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments. Hey, what's up? Hi. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you know exactly how much a 100 real bill is worth. Because when I'm counting up all the real, I can do the big numbers, the 500 and 1,000 and 2,000 and 5,000. Hello. But I cannot do the smaller ones because math is my enemy. Like I said, spirit houses everywhere. You've probably seen them as I've been walking by. That dog does not like me at all. Puppy. Does not like me at all. Yep, I have no idea where I am right now. Matter of fact, I'm kind of lost. But that's okay. When you get lost, you find the cool things. That's how you do it. And if there's anybody wanting to know about safety, how safe it is, because everybody's worried about the bad guys. Ooh, side road. Let's go down here. But here's the thing. I have not had an issue. I've not had anyone except for that dog back there show me any kind of aggressiveness or hostility. Which is weird, because coming from the United States, you don't look strangers in the eye. You certainly don't just go up to them and ask them their name, where they're from, and how old they are. I've had that happen. They're very forward here. They're very curious about Westerners, and they'll ask you where you're from, how you like it, how old you are, because it's not considered offensive. Hello. Yeah, I'm down this little alley, and even down the little alley. That's right, you can find a massage place. Something else I still need to do. Hello. 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 Bye. A few things I haven't done yet that I need to. I've not been to Pub Street yet. I know everybody tells, you know, they come to Siem Reap, and the two main attractions are Angkor Wat and of course Pub Street. Pub Street is so named because it's a street full of pubs, or if you want to be American about it, bars. And it's kind of the nightlife scene here. A lot of backpackers, a lot of tourists, a lot of locals even. Bar after bar after bar, nightclubs, discos, you know, all that. It's a party street. And I haven't avoided going down there for any particular reason. Just haven't really thought about it because I'm finding so much interesting things right around where I live. Pub Street would probably cost me $1 or $2 by tuk-tuk. If I can find a tuk-tuk driver that hasn't had a customer in a while, maybe even $1. And here's something you don't see every day. Well, first, a room for rent. I could live here. But second of all, right in there, in all these old liquor bottles, those are not liquors. Hello! There's gasoline? Yep. Right in here you have gasoline, and scooters can drive up. They pay for the gasoline, pour it right in the tank. Good system. That is a good system. No need to go to an expensive gas station. You can come right here. They fill it up, and you're good for about a month. On some of these scooters here, you can drive a full tank for about a month. Very efficient, very cheap. Hello. Ooh, I need one of those. I need a hammock. You got a hammock too. Everybody's got a hammock. I want a hammock. That looks comfortable. See, away from the hustle and bustle of downtown there, or, well, the area where I'm living. I don't know if that is considered downtown, but it's a kind of a congested area. But away from there, you got places like this that are just quiet. People are just living their daily lives. Most of them probably couldn't care less that I am down here. Until I buy something, of course. Hello! Huh. Something down there. Don't know what. But I think I made a full circle. I see stuff ahead. Definitely very quiet here. I think I got distracted when I was talking about safety. So let me finish that thought, that I have never had any aggression or hostility shown towards me. But like anywhere else in the world, you have to exercise a certain amount of common sense and caution. For instance, do not carry a wallet full of money. Because when you open it up to pay $1 for something, the wrong person might see it. You might make yourself a target. Never ever give up your passport to anybody, even the police. Now they can stop and ask to see it to make sure you're here legally, but do not let anybody ever keep your passport. This has been the way of ruin for many, many a traveler. If you're walking around at night and you see a dark alley, use your best judgment. If you feel any kind of misgivings, don't do it just for the sake of exploration. If you want to explore it, wait till the daytime, go back, take a look, see what's down that alley. I'm all for that. But if you're by yourself, don't do it at night. That's just common sense. When I leave, as I showed you earlier, I just take the amount of money I might need and a little bit more, because you never know what you might run into. And that's it. If something bad happens and I lose it, or somebody rips me off, it's not the end of the world. Just a little bit of money. And although you don't want anything like that to happen to you, the chances of it happening to you in the West are astronomically higher than it happening to you over here. So yeah, it's safe. You can get lost and not worry about being in a bad neighborhood, or you don't have to walk into certain places with a bulletproof vest or riot gear. When I was in Chicago waiting for my plane, I saw 2 police officers standing at one of the entrances in full riot gear, helmets, the whole nine, semi-automatic rifles around their shoulders, held out in front of them, tactical gear, the whole 9 yards. And the first thing I did was say, "Can I take a picture?" Which they declined. They said, "No, we don't do pictures." Yeah, okay. So I said, wow, this was on New Year's Eve, by the way, when I flew out. And I said, wow, you guys take your New Year's Eve seriously around Chicago. And they looked at me funny and said, "No, this is every day." "Oh, no, thank you." They said, "This is every day. We take it this seriously." And that got me thinking to how sad it's become that we need police in full tactical gear with semi-automatic weapons in public, because the chances of something happening just in case are so much higher in certain parts of the country. Now, it happens everywhere. Crime happens over here. Bad things happen over here. People get killed over here. People get murdered over here. People get ripped off over here. All that stuff happens. But it doesn't happen as often. It doesn't happen frequently. And if you're minding your own business, chances are it's not going to happen to you. Everything over here is done with a smile and an attitude sort of like whatever, it is what it is. That's the attitude. Even negotiating. Hello.
Hello.
Negotiating for things done with a smile. It's not an aggressive form. You're not slamming your fist down. I demand that I only pay. No, it's not like that. They'll give you a price that is going to be way high. Then you're going to give them a price that is going to be way low. They will counter offer, you will counter offer. There'll be some begging and pleading along the way, but eventually you'll agree on a price. They'll make money. You'll get something cheaper, and you'll walk away feeling like you won some kind of contest. But here's the deal, and this is something people should remember. When they talk about bargaining here, some people, it's not their thing. They say, well, I have so much and they have so little, and why not pay them an extra $3 or $4 for something? But here's the thing. If you negotiate too low and you just insist on staying at a certain price that is way lower than anybody would pay, they will walk away. They're not just going to take it because they're so desperate for your dollar when it costs that much or more for the item they're trying to sell. They will never take a price that they break even or lose money on. So you do win in regards that you negotiated a better deal, but they also win because they made money, and it stretches a lot further here. And if you go down to Anchor Night Market, you're gonna have to bargain for everything. Everything. You should never take the first price. That's crazy. And I thought I was coming up to another road, but I was wrong. So let's keep walking this way. No problemo. Let me not walk through that mud puddle. I will wait. So during the rainy season, all these streets are flooded, and that's how all those pesky mosquitoes breed. All that standing water, which is why I mentioned earlier, you need the DEET. You need it. Oh, these are cool right here. These are the water bottles. When I get an apartment, what you do is you can't drink the tap water, the city water. So what you do is you buy these big jugs. I think the first one's something like $5, and then when it's empty, they have somebody you can call. They'll deliver you another one, and every time it's like $1 after that. So you always have fresh, clean drinking water for when you move into your apartment. I don't have to worry about that now because I'm just buying water by the bottle. But when you get an apartment, it's definitely cheaper. Even the water that's cheap here by the bottle, 25-30 cents, you're drinking 3 or 4 of those a day to stay hydrated, and that adds up. So buying a big one like that, for $1 every time you're empty is much better value. Hello, sir. Friendly people here. Whew. This was a good walk today. Good walk. You can see over there. Let me wait for this traffic. But they have prices over here in real instead of dollar, which is great. Local. Get an ice green tea for 4,000 real. Chocolate frappe for 5,000 real. By the way, it's 4,000 real to the dollar. So the ice green tea would be $1. It's like $1.25 would be 5,000. 3,000 would be less than $1 if that's all you want. So as you can see, good prices. I am out of my coffee. I don't know what an ice green tea tastes like. You know what? I think I'm gonna find out here. Let me see if I can get one of those. Might as well give it a try since my coffee is done. Hello. Like it. Woo! You got the right idea sitting in here. It's nice and breezy.
Yeah.
Shady. Can I get an ice green tea?
Green tea?
Green tea?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello. Ice green tea.
Okay.
Good. Let me see if I can
No crab.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Yes. Sitting around here in this little neighborhood. Pull up here, you got gas, TV, tables, shrine. Very nice little place. Oh, look at this, will you? Look at this. Ice green tea. Looks delicious. I had to stop and get my money out. I was running out of hands. I only got through oh my god. Oh my god. This only cost $1. You would not believe the taste. Oh, you have to try this. Oh man. It tastes just like the name implies, an iced green tea. Just like you would think. It's out of this world. Oh, very, very refreshing in this heat. For $1. Incredible. And I'll admit I have a certain fondness for this place. I find it absolutely fascinating, extremely friendly, something to do all the time. If you're ever at home, or like sometimes I'll sit in the guest house and I'll just be like, I wonder if there's something to do. Just go take a walk, or rent a bicycle, grab a tuk-tuk. For, you know, $3 or $4, you can have a tuk-tuk just drive you around town for like an hour. It's just something to do. And he'll probably point out places, or if you point out a place, he'll stop and tell you what it is. And I think one of the things I find really attractive about this place is that I am not bored. I was bored a lot before I left, when I lived in Michigan. Hello. I was bored a lot. You go to work on your feet for 8 hours a day, running a welder. You come home, you just want to take a shower, sit on the couch and watch TV until it was time to get something to eat, go to bed, and do it all over again the next day. It's not that there weren't things to do, but the things you wanted to do were A, kind of pricey at times, and B, you just didn't have the energy for it. You were always tired and just waiting to repeat the process the next day, living for the weekends. And when I start teaching, it's going to be a routine. But unlike my last job, at least it's going to have a purpose and a meaning. The job I had no meaning at all. Nobody is ever going to look under the hood of their car. Let's go this way. I made automotive parts, by the way, if you didn't know. Engine mounts. If you're driving a car, a truck, a van, at some point over the last 30 years, I've touched something in your vehicle. Hello. I have touched something in your vehicle, some kind of part. But it's monotonous, boring, and there's no creativity whatsoever involved. As a matter of fact, jobs like that prefer if you don't get creative with the process, because they have it figured out. You have to do it like this every single time, no exceptions, because of course they know best. No, thank you, sir. Hello. Waiting for this traffic to go by. Get up off the road. There we go. I guess I can go now. But anyway, nobody's ever looked underneath. Nobody's ever popped the hood on their vehicle just to look at the engine mount and say, wow, Dave, you really made a difference because you made this engine mount. That's just not going to happen. Nobody's ever done it. Nobody gives a crap about an engine mount. They want to get in their car, make sure it runs, and go from point A to point B. That's all. If anything, when they drive around in these cars and they're extremely happy with their purchase, the automotive company gets the credit. It's like, wow, Ford makes a great vehicle, Chevy makes a good truck, I love my new Dodge. Nobody ever mentions Dave made the motor mounts. You know, what's up with that? But the thing is with teaching, it's like you can make a difference every day, even a small one. It's different every day. You're expected, and it's appreciated to be creative. You have to come up with each lesson plan. You have to adapt to the learning styles of each student in your class.
Hey, Bobby.
You have to figure out if one child's not learning as fast as the others, why, and try to correct it. Hello. There's just so much creativity and so much you can do. Hello. So even though it's a routine, you know, it is a job. You have your hours and you got to go and show up and do it. But it doesn't feel like work. When I was taking my TOEFL course, I never felt like it was work. I enjoyed taking it. I enjoyed sharing my results. Even when I thought I could have done better. Because if you're not aiming for 100%, really, you shouldn't even be trying. And that includes anything. Anything, you should be trying 100%. Don't settle for 60 or 70 or the passing grade or whatever it is. So when I didn't get 100%, of course, I was disappointed with myself because I should have known that. Hello.
Hello.
And I didn't. But I didn't beat myself up over it. It wasn't like I was, you know, beating myself on the head, calling myself a moron. I was just like, next time I'm going to do better. And then I would. So I'm excited to be able to start teaching. But in order to do that, I need first an address. I need a place I can call home.
Hello, doctor. Hello, sir. Doctor.
Hello, no thank you. How are you guys doing today?
So you walk.
Doing good.
Okay.
I like to walk. Hey, look at this, man. Don't you think I need to walk?
Yes, good here.
I need to lose this.
Good here. Exercise. Here.
Yes. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? So yeah, it can also make a difference. People don't understand that if you can teach a child who knows zero English, and by the end of their time with you can be able to hold a conversation with an English-speaking person and where both parties understand each other, even if it's not perfect, that is an accomplishment, because not only does it affect that one child, when that child grows up and they can now maybe start their own business here in Cambodia, and they know English, so tourists and foreigners come to them because they know there'll be no language barrier. But also maybe when they get older, they have family of their own, they'll make sure their child learns English because they see the benefit of learning English. And maybe it gets passed down from generation to generation. And the fact that I started it with one child, it's a pretty incredible thing. I take it seriously. I don't take this as just a job that I have to do to live. It's something I want to do. So, get my apartment. I'll have my address. I got my phone number now, so that's no problem. Then I need to find a copy place. I need copies not only of my passport and visa pages, but also my resume, cover letter. I need, what else did I need? Oh yes, passport size photos. You have to attach a passport size photo to your resumes here. I guess they just prefer looking to see who they're dealing with. I guess. I'm not really sure why, to tell you the truth, but I'm assuming that's the reason. Hey buddy. Hey puppy. So I'll take care of all that this week. Ooh, look at that. $1, $1, $1, $1. Lots of stuff for $1. Good value, good value. Look at that. There we go. Ooh, fried spring rolls. Burger for only $2. Fried yellow noodle is very good. I had that. That's very good. Very good. And you come here, order a pizza, get a beer or a garlic crisp for free. Free beer. Who doesn't like free beer? Very good. Very good. $0.50 beer. 50 cents. 50 cents. This is awesome. And hey, just that little walk, I found out where I'm at again. I know where I'm at again. Oh, I was lost, but now I am found. Sort of. Oh, no, thank you. Well, actually, I know I'm closer to my guest house. Or am I? Maybe not. I do not recognize that building. I do not recognize that at all. So, onward we go. Let me see, that way? Or this way? That is the question. Let's try this way. I'll either be right or wrong, so no sense overthinking it, right? If I'm wrong, I burn more calories. If I'm right, I'm back at the guest house. Start uploading, working on this video. And by the way, if anyone out there has some editing skills that they would like to share with me, I would gladly give you my Skype information. We can do a share a screen deal. I have the OpenShot free video editor, and the issue is that I have no idea how to use it. There's a lot of options, and I push buttons and things happen, and I don't know what, and sometimes they're not good. So hello. So I don't know exactly. And second, I hate editing. Oh, I can't tell you how much I hate editing. I love getting out and shooting, but I really hate editing. So I'd like a way to make it quick, painless. I'm not trying to be Steven Spielberg. I'm not trying to be anybody like that. Just simple things. I don't know how to add music. I don't know how to do transitions. I don't know how to cut parts out that I want, which is why I just keep talking and throw up the whole video, warts and all. I have no idea how to do any of that. So drop me a comment below if you have an idea. And like I said, I'll give you my Skype info. No video chat required. We can just talk, and I'll share my screen, and you can kind of give me the rundown of what's going on. I'd appreciate it. Woof woof. Chickens. I don't think I can get through down there. Well, maybe. I don't know how far I've walked already. Seems like it's been a long time. I've been talking a lot. Most of you probably shut this video off by now. You're annoyed at the sound of my voice, and I don't blame you. I've heard my voice. I talk to myself all the time. I'm annoying. I get it. One day I'll just get a really hot chick to pretend like it's me walking around so you can see her face. She can do the voiceover. Hot chicks get views on YouTube, I get it. And nobody wants to look at me, sweaty old man walking around town. So I'll try to see if I can get somebody better looking to do that for me. Yeah, that ice cream tea is a bomb. If anybody knows the name of that shop. Oh wait, I don't think that's the name of the actual place. I think that's the name of the tea brand. I didn't see a name on it, but, or if you know where else in town I can get. I've never seen these at any of the stands yet. So iced green tea, if anybody knows where else I can get this and see them, let me know in the comments, because this is fantastic. Okay, I'm going to cut this video off now. I obviously took a wrong turn somewhere, so I'm going to have a sit down, grab my phone, pull up some Google Map, and find out where I'm at. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to head down to the night market again tonight. There's the video I put up of that. Some of it got lost. I don't know where it went. My GoPro was on the whole time. My memory card was not even close to being full at that point. So when I exported the video to my hard drive and then uploaded it to YouTube, it was just missing, and that's the way it is. But anyway, there's a lot you didn't see. As much as you saw in that video, that was just the tip of what's down there. There are hundreds of stores and restaurants and massage places and bars, and it's crazy, and all that food. So yeah, I'm gonna go back down there, have a little look around tonight. So I'll do that later. I'll sign off right now, find my way back. I'll leave you with a picture of these cows. They seem to be enjoying the sun. See you later.